Namaste, friends. Sorry for the wet hair. This message is just coming in so quickly. And this is for the collective. I have been receiving significant downloads, but what prompted me to kind of hurry up and do this video for you today is Pam Gregory Astrology just posted a YouTube video. If you are a twin flame, please watch that video. I can try and see if I can link it somewhere in the description. She just posted it last night, I believe. Could have been this morning. She's a brilliant astrologer, but her video was not so much about the astrology of what's going on, but about kind of the cohesiveness of the science and spirituality and the quantum, and how the energy is in the state of being right now. What is the energetic state of humanity and what is happening? And then she sprinkles the astrology in, but really it was very much science and spirituality and how they come into consilience. And the greatest word that I really feel like I've ever encountered in my life is consilience. We now are able to understand all of our knowings as far as the energy of it. And now with the help of technology, we're able to get and share the knowledge. So there's a couple of things I wanted to do. I really am not going to pull a whole lot of cards on this reading because I really want to talk. I am a spiritual life coach, but I'm not selling services to you. I don't have a program. I don't have classes to take. I don't have a mentoring subscription. I don't do that. My goal is, and this is me right here, I am a professional organizer, I am a certified life coach, and I am a certified spiritual life coach, but I'm also clairvoyant. So I dovetail all of those skills into helping you become the best version of your life. So my professional organizing and life coach services are free on YouTube and Facebook. I scaffold stuff every day on how to organize your life, transform your life, get your home organized, you get your kids organized, enhance your wardrobe, just so you can lead this light life and bring your light to the world. Because when you're in chaos and frustration and depression, those are low vibration energies. But if I can help you with a framework to help you manage your home, help you manage your wardrobe and your laundry so you're not spending all of your free time just trying to catch up, that's my job. And I don't ask you for payment for that. It is a service to you through media so that I can help bring more light into the world. That is my mission. That has been my gift since I was this big. The other side of me is clairvoyant all of my life. My grandmother, and this I didn't know until about a year ago when my great aunt or my aunt called me up, my mom's sister, after my mom passed away, and shared with me that my grandmother was clairvoyant, that and had the same kind of clairvoyant gift that I do, and that she is clairvoyant. And so I knew all my life I was, but I thought I was kind of just crazy or making it up. And then the validation came. And then I knew that I am aligned with my mission. And part of that is to help you through the twin flame journey, because ultimately it brings more light into the world. And if you haven't seen what's going on this crazy planet, if you haven't seen the sound of freedom, and you see what darkness we are encountering on this planet, and if we allow it to continue, humanity, compassion, love will not exist. And it's up to us. And you do this through your energy. Whatever you put out there is in the quantum. You are contributing to the collective energy. It may be minute, but it has an enormous effect. So if you're not putting out light, if you're not putting out hope, if you're not putting out love, if you're not putting out compassion, then those who are putting hatred, violence, destruction out can send out that energy even better. Your energy is the way you evolve and protect humanity. Now, as a twin flame, you came down here to help shift the paradigm because humanity got stuck in a low vibration energy because we've been controlled, all of that, you know all of this. But also, we became codependent. We were distorted energies. And that distortion is manifested in a very distorted reality. We were codependent, narcissistic, not stepping into our power. The divine feminine has been suppressed for so long. We got lost, or we got stuck. They're showing me now like a card that has gone off turned down the wrong road, and it's like this long dirt road, and now it's muddy and it's murky and it's getting dark and the wheels are stuck. And there's no way to get that out without help. You are the help. We are the help. We are the light. Now, as far as the twin flame journey is concerned, you have incarnated into two physical bodies here on this planet. And there is this pull, this attraction, because of your frequency is exactly the same. You are really attracted to one another. You are magnetically pulled together. However, in unhealed and distorted energies, there can be no sustainable union because the distortions will continue to trigger and push each other away out of hurt and fear. So then as you heal, ascend, start to step into your power, your authentic truth, you become a sovereign soul being. You realize you're a soul in this human vessel, and that you are here to expand and to share your light, to give your gift to the world. We then got caught up in this, romantic expectation of that happily ever after programming. It's kind of, colliding with our fairy tale programming. And that is what you're supposed to get shaken and awakened out of. Your fairy tale programming is not because you need a Prince Charming. It is because you become you. You transform you. And no prince needed. So if you are at some point in your journey, you are going to choose your head or your heart. Those that follow kind of the head is, I'm going to outthink this energy, I'm going to make this happen, I'm going to be smart, I'm going to manipulate, start to communicate more, I'm going to push myself into it. When you get into that energy, you're in a perpetual mind source. And you're stuck there. Now, I suggest, if that's where you are, and I'm just going to say, I can tell if I talk to another twin, I can tell right away where they are in their journey. There is a progression. That's why it's a path. There is a progression. There are milestones along this path. And when you walk that path, you know where other people are. Because it's very predictable where people are going to go along this journey. And there are indicators, evidence and indicators of where you are. So I can tell when you leave a comment where you are on your journey, just by the energy of that comment. So if you have a twin group, or a friend that is a twin, or something that is an authentic twin, I'm not the popularity of being a twin flame now. An authentic twin friend. It is a great resource to talk to. Whether or not they're along at a different point of on your journey, you are going to see things from it's kind of like, baby milestones. Okay, at what point did they crawl? At what point did they walk? At what point did they talk? At what point? There are milestones along this evolutionary journey, and those who have walked it see that. So when somebody who is trying to give you some advice or suggestions on how to get yourself out of that Nine of Swords, we're not doing it to be contentious, we're not doing it to be hateful, and we are definitely not doing it because we lack compassion. We're doing it because we've been there. And the longer you stay there, the more stuck you get. So if you have twin friends, or somebody, or a twin group, or there's a particular twin reader or a twin coach that you resonate with, reach out. I reached out when I was struggling with my journey. I reached out to a reader and just sent an email and said, this is what I'm going through. And she responded so beautifully. And we're all here to help. Now, some coaches sell programs. Some coaches, you pay for their advice and value their time. But if you're stuck, please reach out, and please understand that whatever somebody is sharing with you is because of you. And they're just trying to help you get unstuck. It's not personal. It's just what you need to do. So, let's see, why isn't the Divine Masculine needed? Why isn't beating down my door, trying to, capture my heart? Because that's not a show. That's not his job. That's your program. That you're predicting on a connection that is here to help you ascend and to help you spread your light at this time in humanity's evolution, because it's desperately needed. Divine masculines get stuck in the distortion too. They get stuck in codependency. They get stuck in toxic relationships. They get stuck in financial constraints. They get stuck too. But they feel your energy. That's just the quantum physics of it. And if you are putting out this Nine of Swords energy, you're not helping them at all. You're not helping you. You're not helping the planet, because that quantum Nine of Swords energy is in the quantum field now. And that's your contribution. And it becomes unsettling, and it exacerbates the dark. The dark feeds off of your Nine of Swords energy. It feeds off of it. And it amplifies it exponentially. Somebody said not additive. Pam Gregory mentioned it. It's not additive, it's exponential. So whatever you're putting out there is exponential. Like I said, it may seem minute, but it is huge in impact. So when you're putting that energy out there because you're worried about, is my Divine Masculine going to call me? Is he going to leave her? That's not the energy of an empowered spiritual being. That's still wounding. That's still somebody being in programming and codependency. And that's a part of the journey. That's what you're learning to overcome. So it's not a judgment. It's just your point on the timeline. So your divine masculine, because I'm talking primarily to divine feminines, but there are divine masculines here. Your divine masculine is probably very caught up in distortion. And at some point, distortion gets comfortable. Distortion can be more comfortable than change. So keep that in mind. So let's just refocus back on what can you do? What I have seen just in my professional practice as a professional organizer and life coach, as well as being a tarot reader and working this out. Stop it easy. I feel like I've aged 10 years in some ways. So things that you can do. First of all, you need to take time for self-care. Take time for self-care. And, I don't care what that is. If it's a bath, if it's, facial, if it's mani-pedi, if it's quiet, if it's locking yourself into a dark room and just taking a break from the world, if it's going on a little mini vacation, which is I'm going to do for the next 3 days. I'm not going to be on this channel. I'm not going to post videos for 3 days. I'm taking a break. I'm going to ride horses on the beach. Whatever you need to do to lighten yourself, lighten your energy. Go sit in the sun, do cartwheels, make daisy chains, hula hoop. Let your inner child play, because that is one way to lighten your energy, is allowing that inner child to guide you through authentic play. Also, I'm just going to say it, I mentioned Christopher Witecki the other day. He was very adamant about getting your house in order, getting your life in order, getting your spiritual life in order, and getting your physical life in order, getting your work life in order, get everything in order. And this needs to happen before Virgo season. And Lionsgate this year is going to be something. So the feeling I'm getting in the energy is by the beginning of September, we need to have our house in order. And because of that, I just started my every nook and cranny cleaning process, where we do a scaffolded thing. And you know that I do this, and I don't make money off of this, so I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to give you the support you need in order to address some of the areas you may be struggling with. That's just my little contribution. There are other people that are contributing in other ways to help you. Find those people. Take their advice. Learn their guidance. Do something to move yourself forward, to get yourself into lighter energy. You want to be striving for, and you don't have to be here all the time. None of us are, some of us may be, but none of us are in the, life is jolly, I'm in bliss, and, I've transcended all the human factors here. We all have bad days that bring our energy down. We all have challenges that bring our energy down. But when you can minimize that, it doesn't have such an effect. So, in essence, what I'm saying is your goal is to lighten your energy. However you need to do that. If you need to get in better physical shape, if you need to detox your body, if you need to detox your brain, your mind, if you need to sit in stillness, if you need to go parasailing, skydiving, whatever sets you free from whatever flow vibration you have. Because now there is an urgency about this. There is a shift coming. There is something coming. And all of us, well, I'm not going to say all, I'm going to say many of us feel it, sense it, and are trying to help you get set for it. So that when it happens, whatever this shift is, it may be sudden, it may be gradual, we don't know, but you're going to know it because you can feel it now. It's like a tremor in the quantum. And it feels as though the light will be required. So now it's time to do this work. And it is work. But it needs to be dedicated work at this point. So I'm going to pull from messages from your guides. This is James von Prague. And I'm just going to pull a couple of cards to help get some maybe depth to this message that I didn't cover. But again, if you're stuck, please reach out to someone that can help you. There are lots of spiritual people on YouTube. We are all here to bring more light to it. We are all here for this. So, and if you reach out, and you've got my emails, if you reach out, please kind of be specific as to what you need, because there are so many people out there that are just using emails as kind of phishing and, wanting to get personal information kind of thing. Release toxic relationships. Well, that is absolutely necessary at this point. You know what's not working for you, by now. If it doesn't fit, if it doesn't jive with your vibe, if it's not a higher frequency relationship, it's going to have to just be released. I'm not saying it doesn't have to be a dramatic end. You don't have to have a major explosion or eruption. You can simply say this is just not aligned with my energy right now. It's not personal. You are here for a reason. Make you stay accountable. And forgive yourself. For somebody, there's a message. All right. And if you have renewed toxic relationships in kind of a dramatic way, forgive yourself for that. I know I did. Quite a few of them too. I just didn't have it. So once you got to that point where you're like, this isn't working for me, you just can't wait to get out of it. Sometimes they just push your buttons in order to become that catalyst. All right, let's see what else. This is the Divine Abundance. Signs. Look for signs. When you'll know when you're on the right track, because the synchronicities increase. Humility. Allow me, Divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help. Remember, the Divine works through other people. And there's some grief. Tears are what happens when the ice in the hearts melt and change. Change is coming. There is some grief associated with this. There is some grief when you feel like you release your twin and move on. And like I said, you're only releasing the lower vibration energies, and you're just bringing more light into your life. You're focusing on your light. Okay, I think that's move to the Nine of Cups energy. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Just put those in your mind. If you don't know what Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups to me, when I read, is self-satisfied. I'm satisfied with my life. I'm satisfied with myself. I'm satisfied with my environment. I'm satisfied with all the things that I have manifested, because now I'm manifesting in alignment. I've released all the things that don't support my energy. Nine of Pentacles is self-reliance. This is using your gifts to share with the world, and you can get an energetic exchange. You can make money doing it if that's what you do. You can become where you're not dependent on others. That's what I see as Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is focusing on your physical environment, having what you need, having abundance that makes you feel comfortable and satisfied and contented, but also You know how to manifest what you need. And you can do this in being service to others. Because as you give, you receive. And you may give like I do, where I put out content for free. I don't do extendeds. You don't pay for anything unless you need a personal reading. But I get abundance come in from something else. So I create this energetic flow. And it doesn't have to be reciprocal. It can be just kind of a continuum. So that's all I really have to say, I guess. Again, please check out Anne Brinker's latest post, her video, and that is going to help you give a perspective on what is going on and how to overlay what you know about twin flames over that information, and it's going to help clarify to you what is truly happening on your journey. I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful day. I will see you back here on Saturday. I'm taking a little bit of a vacation, so I got to recharge my energy. So I will see you Saturday for what your fairy godmother wants you to know. Love you all. Have a wonderful day. Email if you need some support. Love you.